Hello, so I have just posted on my website, shivohomlabs.com, my new blog post. And this is about how consciousness is a fundamental force of the cosmos. The reason I am building this up and wanting to share the case for this, as well as bring up limitations of math and how we go about reasoning, is because I have a really deep intention to combine non-dual Shiva Tantra, cosmology, consciousness studies, and computer science with understanding what I like to call dark consciousness. And it seems like a little bit of a strange term. People call things psychiatric disorders, but I like to call them distortions in the field of consciousness, things that can be corrected. And also, I don't call them psychiatric disorders anymore. I haven't gone through a great chunk of them in self-experimenting myself, which I can go into in further videos. But I have absolutely noticed how there is a way to self-experiment and actually get yourself out of these situations. If darkness was purely thought, mental based, then you could logic your way out of it and not need to keep revisiting the same thing and be in like a loop again and again. If it was purely somatic, then a hardcore massage, and sometimes it does, like one time it really gets things out of your system. But the thing is, our entire architecture is our mind, our body, and the interiority of our experience, which is our consciousness. You could even call it your soul if you would like, which, as you'll see in the article, I find the soul to be consciousness, but with personality. When we can start looking at darkness as an experience, we can change the entire game of how we approach mental health. And finally, maybe we can start looking at things as not a mental health problem, but rather a war on consciousness problem. And this doesn't just affect mental health, it affects all systems, living and non-living, which, what does that really even mean? But all of that which exists in our society today. So please check out the blog, interact with it. Let me know if there are any questions, if there's any rebuttals. And yeah, thank you so much for stopping by. It is time to have a revolution and look at things from the root cause instead of just the surface level.